Why did Poa seed heads show up later this year than in the past? Why am I seeing symptoms of drought stress? Why did brown patch show up so early this year? These are just some of the questions that Pace Turf's online weather history service can help you to answer. The Weather History webpage gives you detailed information on weather conditions at your location anywhere from a few hours ago to a few days, weeks, months, or even years ago. To answer the question about drought stress that I just asked, the graphical information on the Weather History webpage can be really helpful. You can see that the temperatures in this period were more than 20 degrees higher than the average temperatures, a situation that could well result in drought damage. You can easily compare this year's weather to weather from the past by selecting a different year or a different month. You can also look at the weather history from any other location of interest by entering in the airport code for that location. The weather history data for each month is also available in a calendar format. This calendar can be printed out and posted in the shop, clubhouse, or locker rooms. It's a useful way to explain to your crew and to golfers how weather affects turf health. Scrolling down the weather history page, we come to a section that summarizes weather data for the month. The question we asked earlier about Poa seed heads can be answered here by looking at the growing degree days data. Note that there's an accumulation of 124 growing degree days at base 50 for the month of April. But for the same month in the previous year, there were 185 growing degree days accumulated in April. This explains why Poa seed heads showed up earlier in this year than they did in the next year, which had only 124 degree days for April. The final section of the weather history page shows even more detail on weather conditions for each month. The information in this table can be copied into Excel, where you can make custom tables or graphs to meet your needs. These are just a few examples of how the Weather History Service can help you to prevent problems before they occur, plan management activities, or even educate golfers and coworkers on the tremendous impact that weather has on turf health and playability.